Alright, it's early in the morning. We're driving down, discharged at Stanton, Virginia, and we're going to the Goshen Pass trailhead. That's what it's called on the maps to get there. But it's actually jump rock. It's a jump rock trail. It's a loop like 6.5 miles. And supposedly there's some really cool and scary rope bridge that you have to cross over immediately when you get to the parking lot. We're trying to get there right away at sunrise, which is going to be about 6 o'clock in the morning. Right now it's 5:30, so we'll get there a little bit after 6 a.m. We should arrive in the parking lot. We're getting closer and we think that might be where we're heading. We'll find out when we get there.
There are deer laying in the cow pasture.
There are?
As if they belong there. You know, their little ears are just sticking out.
There's another view. I don't know if that's the same mountain. It might be a different mountain. I don't know. I feel like we are heading more in that direction over there. That's kind of what I feel like.
I feel like, oh, she's limping.
Uh-oh. She?
Yes. Did you see any horns?
No. That's probably where we're headed. Who knows?
There are more deer out there. Something. Yeah, they're deer.
Those are deer?
Yeah, you just woke them up.
Yeah, see, you never see all these deer because they're all asleep. They sleep during the day or they don't come out, but they like in the morning. It's like nice and quiet, no humans, right?
Yeah. They're just not grazing.
That could be it, that mountain straight ahead. Who knows?
Yeah.
Look at all the fog down there. Brown fog off in the distance. There's a lot of fog over there. Hope it clears. Okay, we're passing along this Maury River, see, to the right of us. Eventually we're going to cross that with a rope bridge when we get to the parking lot. That's what I've heard, anyway, in the description of this hike. More fog. And what should I not tell my viewers?
That we eat oatmeal raisin cookies for breakfast.
Uh-oh, but they're whole food plant-based.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting really close now. Just a couple of miles away. So this is the Goshen Pass, and there's the river, there's the road. Denise is making all kinds of plastic noises while I'm recording. It's not plastic, by the way, it's compostable plant fiber or something like that.
Sugar cane.
Sugar cane, okay, yeah. It's a pretty cool view while driving here. Up this mountain here, you can see. Oh, Denise is worried. She's very worried for our lives. Whoa, should I be worried too? Probably.
Yes.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, that stone wall is separating us from the river. Okay, I'm taking over. Oh my gosh. And slowing down. Whoa, look at that view.
I wish I'd
Wow.
hear more about.
They got a fire going in there. A little shelter. It's about 57 degrees out here, so it's going to be between about 60 and 70 or so when we're hiking. Almost there. Just around a few more bends. I just mentioned there's a lot of big rocks around here. Everything's big. No little rocks. All big rocks. Okay, I'm a little concerned that we may not see anything. Look, I'm just looking straight up at fog. Hopefully that'll burn off fairly quickly. There are birds in the road. I yielded for birds. We're almost there, less than a quarter mile on the right. Another bird. Whoa, we almost hit that bird. Okay, is there a bridge down there? I think we're gonna cross over there. The water's much more still.
You've arrived.
You saw it? They say it's scary. Does it look scary? Okay, I arrived. Where is the parking lot? Is this it?
That's a road.
Yeah. Oh. Hopefully there's not going to be anybody else here, or very few people. We hope. And this is close to where you saw the bridge along the river? Mm-hmm. All right. So this has got to be the right place. There's no other place around here. No camping or swimming, in case you were thinking about it. All right, it looks empty. Like we got the place to ourselves. Whoa, and there's that bridge. Oh, yeah. Is that the bridge you saw?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're going to park. Okay, we just got out of the car, and I'm a little bit concerned because Denise said it looks like it's blocked off. It looks like it might be. No camping, no swimming. Look, it's blocked off. If it's blocked off, it means we can't get across. How do we get across? Under video surveillance, no trespassing. I can't see what it says. It's due to safety concerns. Oh man, well that was the scariest part of this. What we're saying is the bridge. And apparently it's not working. How do we get there then? We gotta figure this out. You can see here on this map, this is where we are, and this is we're gonna do the loop up to here and then out to Jump Rock. I think it takes you out, yeah, to Jump Rock here and then back. Oh man, we gotta figure out another way. All right, we're gonna try to drive down the road here a little further down to these camps, and there's a dam near that lake, and the camps are on the lake, and maybe try to park there and gain some access there if we can. We'll see. Don't know. All right, I'm gonna try to go in through here and see what we find. Here's a bridge to cross the river. All right, so we're crossing the river here. It's actually the cow pasture river on this side of the divide of the mountains. We're on the west side now, but you cannot ford the river. You have to, this bridge is crossing it, but some reviews on All Trails said that someone showed up and tried to ford the river, but it's like 75 feet across and no way, like you just saw. You cannot get across that river. You've got to go up here. Hopefully these roads are open and we can drive down them. Deer? Where do you see them? Right here. Oh, okay, I missed. All right, this Beltway Drive, I don't know if we can get through here. This is where we'd have to go. Goshen, private road, authorized vehicles only. Camps.
I don't want to go to Goshen.
Camps, Olmsted, Bowman.
This is posted.
Posted, yeah, what does it say? Let's see what it says.
Private property.
No something.
No trespassing. Visitors will be prosecuted.
Oh.
Is that out by the Merriweather Pavilion?
Yeah, okay, we are gonna keep trying. There's another road. If we keep going on the west side of Lake Meriwether, which is where we are, and we head north and we cross over on the top of Lake Meriwether over to the east side, it might not be private property. We're going to try that out. There's really nothing on this road, but at least it's paved. I don't even see utilities. I don't see electric lines or anything. All right, there is a lake road to the lake. We might drive down just to take a look at the lake while we're here. Little River Presbyterian Church. Road ends 0.2 miles and looks like a public road. Worship 1:30 p.m. first Sunday. April, July, and October. Oh my gosh, they don't use that church very much. Well, it looks like we can drive down here. Let's see. We'll see if we can get a view of the lake while we're here. There's the church. Look at that mountain view it's got. It's foggy mountain view behind it, but that's pretty cool. That'll look a lot better in the fog list. Alright, this may be a no trespassing zone. Let me see. Yeah, it says no trespassing. Private residents, no trespassing. So we are stuck again. Okay, so we gotta back up. You can see there's a cemetery behind me. That's where I'm gonna turn around. Alright, we just turn around. Let's try to loop around the other side of the lake. Let's see if we have any success there. So far, it's not looking good. Okay, Goshen and Little North Mountain Wildlife Management Area. Oh man, it looks like something's closed over here. We're gonna find out. Alright, there is a gate. Is it open though? That's the question. Can we get through? Let's find out. Alright. There are locks on it. So yeah, I don't think we can get through. Yep, we're not gonna be able to get through. Alright, the road up there is also gravel. Kind of gets narrower. Looks like there's no more power line. Well, actually, there's some electric lines up there, but it's a massive puddle. We're gonna go on the other side of the mountain. There's one last try. It's gonna be a shorter hike. I'm gonna go up Kelso Road, Jump Mountain Road. There's no signal here, so I can't type it in my GPS in the car or my phone. But as I get back to where the signal is, I'm gonna put it in the GPS, and it's gonna be a much shorter hike, and hopefully we can access from there. It won't be the same, but at least if you're watching this and the bridge is out and you can't get to the camp, maybe you can do this also. Which you can see the sun trying to burn through the fog. It's thick fog. Maybe this delay is going to help us. The fog will go away. Alright, Kelso Gap, Rockbridge, Virginia. That's what you need to put into your GPS. Sorry, that is Rockbridge, Baths, Virginia. Kelso Gap, Rockbridge, Baths, Virginia. Alright, we're back down in the Rockbridge, Baths area. Getting close where we have to go, and here's the Moy River down here anyway. We're crossing over it, and we're about to get off the main road and head over to that shorter trail area.
Take the next left onto Virginia 602.
Alright, so here is where we get off the main road. You see it's
Continue on Virginia 602 for 3 miles.
Now that looks like where we're heading right there. That looks like Jump Rock to me. Don't know for sure. That's my guess. There's another view. We're seeing it again. says do not cross bridge when...
Continue on Virginia 731 for 3 miles.
I guess that happens.
Continue on Virginia 602 for 3/4 of a mile.
There's a deer. Several. See him?
You usually don't see them.
There's another one up here. They're all over the place, man. I wonder what it was like even earlier in the morning. It was right behind this tree. Is it hiding? Where'd it go? It must have been. It must be hiding right behind there. It was right here. There are tons of birds. That's definitely where we're going.
Oh, that one's injured.
Uh-oh. That was a slow leap. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yeah. Something happened to that deer. Oh man. I might have been hit by a car, you know? Road may flood. That's what the sign says up here. I get the feeling we're in a flood zone. You think I'm paranoid? This is like a familiar sign. Do not cross bridge when underwater. Like this whole area must be a flood zone. I mean, this bridge is underwater, these houses are underwater, aren't they? Or just about.
Take the next left onto State Route 724.
Water Lily Lane. Alright, here's Jump Mountain Road. Road ends 1.65 miles. That's where we're going. And there's a Jump Mountain Vineyard down here too, we saw.
Continue on State Route 724 for 2 miles.
That's further than the road goes. So we don't have to hike this, we get to drive it instead. So let's hopefully we'll gain a lot of elevation on this drive so we don't have to hike all the way up there, right? We hope. Alright, there's Jump Mountain Farm.
Everything.
Rabbits. I've seen rabbits everywhere around here too. All kinds of wildlife. I tell you, I've seen more. We've done so much hiking. We have seen more wildlife in this area than I have in. Is it true? What do you think? Any other area?
I've seen more deer in one day here than I have any other day, including the deer parks that I've been to.
Deer park? Like in your whole life?
There are more deer here than I've seen in deer parks.
And there's no real exit. We were talking about that earlier. There's no exit off the highway directly to get to this area. You have to get off another exit, drive down and parallel 81 in the interstate, and then cut over.
Oh, wow.
Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Is it? That's someone's gate
house.
right there. Okay, we're still on the road. We can go. All right. We're definitely driving in the woods here. Look at those Adirondack chairs. Is that a nice view from your chairs?
Yeah.
Denise says she likes this hike because there's a lot of sitting. It's like, yeah, it's like we're on a hike, only we're in the car. It's just taking us for a ride in the hike. It's like it's like an amusement park hike, right? Without any of the work.
Yeah. I like how this road doesn't come with any phone poles.
Yeah, and there's no potholes too, which is surprising. Usually you find a road like this, you're gonna find potholes. This is really well maintained. What is this? Stone Foot? Is that
Stony Foot.
Stony Foot? Alright, this might be the end. I don't know. Kelso Gap Road. That is the road that we're on, but see, I see a bank of mailboxes So this might be as far as we can go. We're supposed to pick up a trail here though. Or end state maintenance. I mean, is this... I gotta look on the map and see where we are. Alright, so we're just gonna park right here. And we can't go to the right down the road because that dead ends to a trail that goes to nowhere, according to what I'm seeing on the maps. We're just gonna walk up the rest of the road, which turns into a trail, which goes to the mountain, which is right over there. And it's a total huge amount of uphill. Okay, now that the car is full of mosquitoes, we can close the doors. I also saw when we were passing back over through that parking lot area for the swinging bridge or whatever, that there was someone driving out of there that also found out that the bridge was out or not safe or whatever. Okay, we made it up to the end of Kelso Road, Kelso Gap. I don't hear any creeks anymore. We were a little bit off track. We were off to the left a little bit. But we've reached this area where there's a left turn, and this is it. Even though it's a forest left, oh, there's a bunny. More wildlife. So we are definitely heading on the way here according to what it shows on the map for a trail up to the top of this jump rock. There's a cool like mountain stream that kind of goes under this road slash trail, keeps going. Fairly flat in this area. All right, we're gonna start going uphill from here. And if you look down over here, supposedly you can see where we parked. And there's a trail that goes down there. I don't know where that goes exactly, but you can't really see. It's like a meadow here. Yeah, and then we're going to start heading uphill. Turkey? Oh. So there's even more wildlife, right?
Yeah.
That's where we're headed, right up there. Way up there. See that? How high that is?
I'd rather not see it.
I think this might be that stream I recorded down below. Just looking at it from the high side. We're up a lot higher now. Okay, we are up in here. It's very quiet, calm. There's like no wind. And it is a steady uphill for us. Okay, Denise says she sees more deer tracks than human tracks out here. Big deer. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't see any human tracks, but I see very prominent deer tracks. Little stream.
Deer?
Yeah.
This has got to be the quietest hike we've been on ever, too.
Yeah. That woodpecker knows where the worms are.
All right, now here's where we're going to join up with the trail to the summit. And you can see the ridge line right there where the light is. That's the trail. I think we just need to get up there. These trails are they almost touch each other at some point, according to what I'm looking at on the map. Okay, Denise is whining. We have to go up this hill. I can see the trail blaze on the tree. These trails just don't touch. So we've got to make it work by basically going through here. So we're going for it. All right, made it up. That wasn't the actual trail. There's a few feet here. And now we go to the summit, but this trail is not very well maintained either. So we're seeing some blazes, but this is poorly maintained. As I was saying, the other side of this loop goes through the Boy Scout property. And I'm guessing that they probably maintain this after winter storms, but because of COVID-19, it's probably been shut down ever since the end of winter. So they probably never did anything this year. So it'll probably never look worse than it is now, basically. That's where we're going. You can see it through the trees. Going down here a little bit more straight, and we're gonna make a left and straight on the ridgeline to that overlook. Hopefully it's a good view, right? This better be worth it, right? Yeah.
I have a feeling it's not going to be worth
it. Really?
Yes.
Come on.
I almost got toe cramps climbing up that stupid hill.
Denise, this tree, just for some size, is in the way. This thing is massive.
Wow, yeah.
It just fell straight across the trail, which goes down there, and no one's cleared it. It would take something to clear this thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Actually, look what happened. It split off. Look, here's the trunk. It just split off with this thing. It must have been in the winter. Yeah, this trail is really hard to follow. It may be that there's nothing wrong with the bridge. It may be that this trail just is not maintained. Like, okay, I see, look. Something rock. Jump rock, yeah. Jump rock. There's a sign. And so at least we know we're on the right trail. To the right, so that's where we're heading. To the right. Look, this trail, yeah, totally not maintained. This is it. You see the double blazes? We're approaching the turnoff to the summit trail. I would not attempt to come down here anymore after this point of the year if they haven't cleared it out. It's going to be probably up to your waist in no time, right? Now that this growth is set in. All right, I saw the double blazes. Now where do we... Okay, I see a sign on a tree up here. And apparently the trail keeps going that way for the loop, but I don't see a trail. Maybe it's down here. Pack 961. Yeah, I guess they maintain this, but that Boy Scout camp has been closed, so that's why this trail is a mess. Nobody's maintained it. So we're gonna go down for a little bit and then up. And Denise already found a tick on me, by the way. Did you get any ticks?
I hope not.
The trail seems better in this area. Maybe we hit the worst of it already. See the sun's starting to peek out through the clouds, so we probably have a good view. But when we get up to the peak, there's another sign, jump rock. It doesn't tell you how far it is. But now we hit that little low part in the valley. It looks like between this mountain peak here, 0.5 miles. Is that right? 0.5? 27. I guess we're at 27.25 right now. I think, right? Because the mountain's over 3,000 feet on the peak. I finally hear a high-flying airplane right now. Way high-flying. Barely hear it. I have not heard one single aircraft the entire time I've been here too. That's another thing that's been missing. And like there's like a fire pit, I guess. A ladder of some kind. Maybe it's for, I don't know what that is. Lots of mountain laurel in here. pink and the white. Just all throughout this section. I guess it's a good habitat. Now this section of the trail is surprisingly not overgrown. I don't know, maybe just because it's so much mountain laurel, they guess use maybe different forest management practices here. Or maybe they cleared this out, I don't know. It's like a tunnel of trees you're going in here and bushes. We're a little more than a quarter mile, maybe a third mile from the summit. We're almost halfway down this spur trail. What's that? Looks like a spider web. Yep, gotta knock that down. Alright, I got smart and got a stick. Knock down all the spider webs. Seem to be quite a few of them. There's a fly on me. Jump rock. Quarter mile. We're at 2,976 feet. I think it's 3146 when we get to the top, I think. What do you think? Quarter mile, almost there. Yeah. We're getting so close now. You can see views off to the side, obstructed views, both sides. Heavily obstructed views, so hopefully there will be some unobstructed views at the summit. Unless they didn't trim all that stuff back, in which case it will be a disappointment. Starting to clear a little bit. We're so close I can feel it. Can you feel it? Yeah, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't see anything worth looking at.
Yet. Yeah, here's what I'm starting to see. You look at behind Denise, look at those views. We're gonna be seeing more, I'm sure. Hopefully. If they cleared it. It could be that we get up there and there's no clearing because they didn't clear. Yep. This looks like it could be it. I see nothing but daylight behind these trees. Let me get rid of my stick. Yeah, I'm seeing other paths. This is probably it. Alright. Okay, I see it opening up. Whoa. Oh man. Okay. Whoa. Oh man. Whoa. Look out. I think we drove on that road down there. Way down there. What do you think?
Pretty cool.
Just be very careful. I think we drove on that road down there.
Are those sheep? Oh,
Those are rolls of hay, right?
Bales of hay, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Wow. I'm gonna scoot here by Denise. I didn't even see that over that side. We are so much higher than that ridge too. That looks really cool. And you can see some low clouds or some fog still left on the other side.
We should get a group selfie.
Wow. Actually, I think it's flies. They were on me. These are weird. They have like a moss. These mountain laurel. This crazy amount of moss or fungus growing on them. on this rock here. This rock has a good view. You can do that. Over there. We're gonna have a picnic. We're trying to figure out where to have it.
Find the bathrooms.
Okay, we're eating blueberries. We're gonna have some kombucha. Do you think this was worth it? That's the question. No. This is a great view. It's totally silent. There's nobody else here. We didn't see one single person when we were hiking.
There are overlooks off of highways that you can just drive through. You don't have to do any of this climbing, or picking, or finding a trail. None of that.
But it's so quiet. There's no roads. There's no roadside overlooks that are quiet like this. I mean, like, quiet, like, there's no background noise. We heard one plane at probably 20,000 feet overhead. And all kinds of wildlife, more wildlife than we've ever seen before. Maybe it's because of COVID-19 and that people aren't using the land like they usually do. But there's also low traffic in this area.
Yeah. Are you recording?
Yeah. I'm getting the quiet. You can hear the flies. There's flies up here.
Are those clouds behind us?
Let me flip the camera around. Let's see. I think it's still part of the hay. Look at that bird. Is that an eagle? Look, see that right there? Or falcon? Right up there. There he goes.
Hawk?
Hawk? Yeah, there's still a lot of overcast. Now sun's almost behind. Almost behind. Oh, there's the bird. See that bird? Is that a hawk?
Yeah.
It's circling.
They're hunters.
So in this mountain laurel, we're seeing a lot of bees too, bumblebees. We hope they don't have stingers, but there's quite a few bees up here, which is good. And we're hearing them. See, I thought it was flies. I really only heard flies, I thought anyway, on the hike up, but maybe I was hearing bees also. All right, we just found some more ticks on us. Look at these hawks or falcons are getting really close. They're huge. When they came up, one of them came up so close to us, I had no idea how big it was. All right, it was worth it for the view, right? Yes.
Sure.
Yay!
Say, we forgot the wine.
Uh-oh. There's that wild turkey that Denise was talking about. Back down the field, we could see this field from up in the mountain. There is the mountain. This is going to be somebody's home site potentially. That's an awesome home site. Okay, does an animal live in here? Like, why is this like that? And it goes all the way up. This tree's alive.
Maybe it got struck by lightning and got hollowed out. Definitely deformed. You lied. It was still at least 4 miles.
We hiked like 7 miles. Almost 7 miles, I think. And Denise saw an inchworm and a dragonfly at the end here. The only thing she didn't see was a bear. Every other bit of wildlife, including ants, weird looking yellow bees, and everything was represented.
Guess it was just a weird angle.